get started is very simple. Just create the domain package, like name it domain. Then we're gonna add the class, name it user. This user has some information like the ID, like the first name, the last name, first name, last name, also the email address, sorry, also the password, Java string. We're gonna also add the rules of this user, which rules this user holds, like is a user, is an admin, is a manager, or anything else. So this user will maybe has different rules. So we're gonna use a set of rules and limit rules. We're gonna add this class rules, but first time we need to add some annotation of persistence and table, give it a name, is a user. Then we're gonna add some other annotation like builder from Lombok and getter, setter. Lombok will generate automatically the getter and setter and other methods like toString, hash, equals, and clone, everything. We're gonna add a constructor, no constructor, and we're gonna add annotation of generating to indicate that this is an ID and which type of generation will be used to generate the ID. This ID and generated value strategy gonna use identity. Sorry. Now we're gonna create this rule. The rule is a class that has just two information: the ID, like private ID, and private. We can name it role name, like this. This role name will be an enum class that has types like user, admin, I don't know, HR, sorry, human resource, HR, and so on. Okay, now we need to add some annotations like the getter, so the setter, and the builder, and the table, give it a name, sorry, like rule. Okay, please limit rules, sorry, rules, because this maybe will have some problems. And entity, just add all args and no args, because we need the both constructor, the first one for the builder and the second one to insert the entity to the database. We need to add also some annotation, ID, and the generated value. Add the strategy also, and this you need to add plus enumerated, and I think you need to specify the type, enum type, like that, enum type, like the string. Now we go to this place. Okay, what the problem is? Oh, okay, I get it now. we need to add annotation, which is the relationship between the user and the rule. It's very simple. One user has many rules like that, one to many, and that's it. We have finished the implementation of the domain. Now we're gonna add the repository package. Repository. We're gonna add the user repository. Sorry, it's an interface, not a class. Interface that has annotation repository and extends from GPA repository, or you can use CRUD repository. The difference is that the GPA just implement another interface for pagination. The first parameter you need to add the entity, the user, and the one type of your ID, long. Now we need to add the service layer. The service layer. We create just this package and we add the service user service. We need to add the annotation service and a constructor, and we need to inject our repository private final user repository because we're gonna use it to create, to update, to delete, to do a lot of things or to manipulate our data. Then and finally we're gonna add the controller, the entry point, or the where we're gonna define the rest and the points to interact with. We're gonna name it user controller, another rest controller, and request mapping, just to add predefined mapping like API user, and target to add the constructor. Then we're gonna inject the service user service here. As you can see, we have done now. We have created all the necessary classes to get started and to implement the methods, like create new user, delete a new user, update the user, and so on. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to share this video with others. Thank you.